Yesterday, I had a meeting with a first-time home buyer, and they've been thinking about buying a home for months. They spent so much time online researching, buying a house, the best way to do it, and they developed a paralysis by analysis. And they didn't reach out and make that first step for 8 months. Why did it take them so long to make that first step? In this video, we're gonna talk about 5 things that you will cover in your first meeting with a realtor. Let's go. Episode 27, go. What's up, everyone? My name is John Ely, a local realtor of the greater Phoenix area, and this is Selling Phoenix, where we talk shop about all things real estate. Today, we are going to be talking about home buying consultations. What does that first meeting with a realtor actually look like? The first thing that you can plan on talking about is general home buying information. They should be giving you something called a buyer's guide, which has everything you need to buy a home in Arizona. This includes copies of purchase contracts, a breakdown of closing costs, information about the areas that you're actually interested in, the school districts, and it should also have something about that realtor's track record. Number 2 is what is important to you. Reviewing your situation, the neighborhood that you want to be in, and what kind of features you want in your new home and why you want them. In a great meeting, this will be more of a conversation so your realtor has clarity on what you want and why. Number 3 is the process and their process. Your realtor should explain each step of the home buying process and how they're going to help you throughout the transaction. They should be able to explain to you how they make sure you don't miss out on any potential homes. They should explain to you how they make sure that you don't overpay for that house. And they should explain their systems they have in place on how they make sure that you don't buy a house that has a major issue with it. Number 4 is the financial review. The finance review is all about setting the expectation when you're buying your new house and to find out what is going to be the best method for you to buy a home. Is it going to be seller financing, down payment assistance, using your 401k or your IRA? Is it going to be using a state-funded program? Is it going to be ponying up and paying for your own down payment? Or asking the seller for concessions to help with your closing costs? There are a lot of different ways that you can go about buying a house. And in that initial meeting, it's great to find a game plan on what works best for you. Number 5 is what's next. Towards the end of your meeting, you should be recapping about everything you guys talked about and answering any questions you may have. You should also get a general education about the real estate market and a little bit of foreshadowing on what happens next, what are the next steps, and what can you expect. At the end of the day, that first meeting with a realtor is a stage for you to interview them and decide if you trust them and if you want them to help you. Well, that wraps up another episode of Selling Phoenix. I hope that this video has helped make you more comfortable with making that first step towards home ownership. Please comment on this video and share your experience with that first conversation you had about buying a house. And I'll see you guys next time.